Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Megneous and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, where we are going to continue our career mode with all of the new shiny parts and stuff into space. So, I looked at some of the contracts when I wasn't recording. I looked through here and I found something disheartening about a lot of the contracts. You guys probably already knew this, but I just noticed this like today, so don't get mad at me. But some of these contracts are not exactly the best things that you want to do in terms of like interesting things for recording, nor for money. So if you look at this one, for example, you need to use a Sepratron 1, the little tiny solid rocket boosters, while you're splashed down in Kerbin's oceans. Now that sounds cool. We would get 7 science, I suppose, but 7 science is actually not that great. And also, the total amount of money is like 500 Kerbal bucks, which honestly is terrible. So there's no reason that I would ever want to do this on camera. So I'm gonna delete that contract anyway. Now these are our active contracts. We have one where we test a parachute, which pays okay, I guess, not exactly wonderful. The altitude one, the new altitude test, is actually useful because we are actually going to be going to space, and all of these things. These ones are great, because these are actually, you know, what we're going to do in the game. I think, this thing, whatever this logo is, these are the really good ones. These are testing ones, which could be okay, could be not. So, I don't know, this one is like test a solid fuel booster, the solids in the air when you're going. See, it has requirements like a certain altitude between 9,000 and 17,000 meters. You also need to be going at the right speed. It just seems ridiculously difficult to like pay attention to all of those numbers. I don't want to do those, so we're just gonna focus on these ones while we are here on the recordings, and I hope you guys understand. I know that like testing some things would probably be fun, but they just sound super annoying. So let's not worry too much about those. Let's see. Go ahead and do this. So the next thing I think that we need to do is get above 22,000 meters, I believe, 22 kilometers, I think. There's one to reach space and there's one to achieve orbit. Now, I'm pretty sure that if we achieve orbit, we get all of those things. So that shouldn't be too hard. Let's see if we can achieve orbit in this episode. Shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know if we can return. By the way, there is also a mission that I saw in another game where you can go to the space and save someone who is in orbit, who's stuck in orbit, and that sounds like so much fun. You guys don't even know. We're probably gonna do that mission if it shows up. Sure. Oh, why did I just do that? Lols. How many? No. That is not what I wanted to do. I don't know if that would be too heavy, so let's do it like this. I know that this will work. Probably. And, this may be a problem, because I don't think we have the gimbling engines yet. That's sort of a problem. Should we go buy the gimbling engines? Let's see if we can get those. How much science do we have? The 45s, I think they are called, maybe? Where are they? Here they are. There's them 45s. Do we have enough science? We do! Yeah, that's science, though. Let's go ahead and get those. Research that. Okay, good. Now I should be able to do this without worrying about our rocket, like, tipping over and stuff like that. Yeah, this one in the middle won't be too bad. This'll probably be able to hold that out. But for the ones on the bottom, this is where we sort of go all out and sort of do ridiculous things. I really hope that this doesn't fall over, by the way. That would be incredibly sad. This is an expensive rocket, so really don't want that to happen. Sure, why not? And now we are going to go for 4 times symmetry. We do not have radial decouplers or fuel lines, which is terribly sad. But There we go. This'll work, no problems. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I got this. This is sort of like a terrible rocket design. This does not have to be this complicated to get into orbit, but without fuel lines and without everything else, I'm a little bit sad. So, let's see. Which one do I want to use? Let's just go with all of these. Dad thrust to weight ratio though. We can do a strong one for the middle one. That's no problem. Just as long as the small ones are good. Yeah, so basically what's going to happen is all 5 of these are going to go at once they're all done, which will happen at the same time because we do not have fuel rods. Then we're going to use this rocket, and then this will be our final stage. That should probably get us into orbit, I suppose. Do not have Separatrons yet, but that's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch. Who do I want to send? I don't want to send Jebediah because he is one of a kind and our guys will not come back. If they die, we want to send these guys on missions to the moons and stuff after it's been confirmed that we can get to the moons. So let's go ahead and launch. With Dokal Kerman. I think Dokal Kerman was his name, right? It'll be fine. Don't worry, Dokal. I'll treat you well, I think. It's a nice sunny day. Let's see. I'm not going to worry about all of those, so let's just try to get into orbit. There's our fuel. 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh, wait, this was bad. I'm glad I noticed this. There we go. Okay, now that that's set up. And actually, this is wrong too. There we go. I think all of these... Yes, okay, those are wonderful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! And up we go. It's leaning a little bit to the left. Just a little bit. We have gimbling engines, though. It won't be a problem. We're good. There we go. Go ahead and speed up. Up to 2 kilometers, I believe. I think that's the number. And this actually doesn't have enough thrust to weight ratio. We're actually wasting fuel now because we're spending too much time in the atmosphere and gravity losses and stuff. This should go all the way up to 200. Okay, we're good. There we go. Yeah. Stay at 200. Stay there. Stay at 200. There's actually a specific number for each, like, multiple layers of atmosphere. However, I don't know those. I just go by the general rule of stay under 100 meters per second when you're under 1,000, and then stay under 200 up to 10,000. And then I'm cool with that. Looks like we're doing well. We're doing good. We're doing okay. Should be running out of fuel any moment now. Why is one of them... Oh, the middle one. I forgot that the middle one has a different engine. Alright then. I probably should have remembered that, but whatever. Oh! That's way too high. Okay. And apparently we don't have exactly an equatorial orbit either. GG. GG. Way to go. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. It's fine. We're gonna get to orbit. We have tons of fuel left. I don't know how much Delta V we have left, but it'll be fine. Oh, I should probably be taking some, like, crew reports and stuff, hey? Oh, did I not bring my goo with me? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I should have brought my goo. GG, Dokal. How could you forget the mystery goo, man? Do we even have mystery goo? I don't even know. Let's go ahead and speed up, because I'm too lazy to wait for all of this. Since we're further than 80, we should have an even easier time getting to orbit, actually. Can't wait to unlock all of the beautiful probe parts. I like probes. Okay, we're good, we're good. Bring it back up, bring up the AP. Don't want to fall down too far. We are still fine, still fine. We have so much fuel. Do not worry your little head, Mr. Dokal Kerman. I will get you to space. You will be our first... I can't really place a flag in space, but you will be our first Kerbal to make it to orbit. You and your beautiful tiny little rocket. Where is my PE? There we go. And there we go. We are officially in orbit. Wonderful. Good job, Mr. Dokal Kerman. Wonderful job. I wonder if I can land somewhere near Kerbal Space Center. I probably can't because we're not exactly on a very equatorial orbit. But man, it'll be fine. I want to land in the desert, actually. I think landing in the desert would be good because, you know, I needs my studies and my science, and I don't think I've done that in the desert yet. So, how about we fly around for a little bit? Actually, I should jump out. We are in orbit, so we need a crew report. Keep that data. EVA report. Keep that data. Is there anything else that I need? Apparently not, since I forgot, you know, everything. Okay, so... let's go around. Let's see if we can land in the desert. I really hope I don't end up leaving a booster in orbit, because that would be really sad. I don't actually want to keep my trash in orbit. We'll see about that. Yeah? Do you think that's good? I don't know. Specifically landing in particular places on Kerbin has never been my strong point. Yeah, do you think that's good? I think that's basically good. And point the opposite direction. Okay, so I think we got into a suborbital trajectory. Maybe? What is this? Oh yeah, we did, no problem. Okay, so we can drop this booster. Oop. There we go. Okay, and I'm not exactly sure. When are we gonna hit the atmosphere? I don't know. Maybe I should, like... this? Maybe this will work? Let's see. Okay, so clearly we are over the desert now. It looks like we are not. We are going to fall too far. So let's go ahead and do this. And we will fall somewhere on land. Not exactly sure where on the land, but somewhere on the land. I don't think that I will be able to save this fuel. Probably not. Unless we land on a perfectly flat area, which is probably not going to happen. But we made tons of money from getting to space, so I don't particularly care. Oh well. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and decouple. I'm going to lose our... Well, maybe I shouldn't lose it yet. Are we going to... I don't want to land on the mountains, actually. The mountains are not something that I want to land on. So... Okay. I think we're good. As long as we don't land on the mountains. And decouple. Boop. And let's speed up time just a little bit because I'm easily bored. What in the world is going on? We're not really going that fast, surprisingly, since we slow down so much. No atmospheric effects. What is with the camera shaking? That's weird. Huh. Alright, whatever. Are you gonna land, Dokal? And, no atmospheric effects. Quite boring. Quite boring for a landing. Oh look, there's some water right over there. I wonder if I can grab some science from that. That would be cool. What was that black? I don't know. Oh. Boom! Explosion. Yay! Please hurry, Dokal. I want to land, grab some science, go home. Yay! Wonderful, we have landed. I don't think we can do another crew report. No, we can't. Why can we only do one crew report? It's so annoying. Come here, Dokal. Let go. What can we do here? Take a surface sample, get that science, EVA report, keep that science, only 2.2, whatever, science is science. It's bored, and let's go home. Wonderful, so we have reached orbit, 31 science in total. Didn't really get a lot of our parts back, but oh well, who cares. We got some funds. Dokal did not die, so overall I would say that that was a very successful mission. We do not have any new things. With that logo. You're supposed to test all of this stuff. Explore the moon. Ah, here we go. Explore the moon. Prestige is exceptional. Achieve orbit around the moon. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around the moon. Land on the moon. Transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of the moon. Wow. So that is a ton of money, a ton of prestige. Huh. Alright then. Clearly this is one of the ones that we need to get. How long does this take to expire? Apparently it never expires. We will accept that contract, because we will eventually need to go to the moon. Is there anything particularly interesting here? I don't think so. Meh, okay. So let's go and check our science parts. We should have enough to get something. We have 76 science. This fuel tank is pretty cool. I would like it. But this stuff is also very good. How much does this cost? 45? It's quite expensive. The radial decouplers, I need these. I need these radial decouplers so badly, and we need this stuff to land on the moon, so how about we get this stuff first? We will research that, and that. I don't really use radial parachutes. Radial parachutes aren't really like my thing, so I'll get that later. I like to keep my parts menu very clean and orderly looking. That's science still. I really should bring some goo into space. That was a bad plan on my part, not to bring the goo. Is it radio decouplers? There we go. I do not have enough science to do this because I didn't bring the goo to space, but that's okay. Alright, and I guess the next thing I'm going to do off camera is get the goo into orbit and get the goo at various levels of the atmosphere to get some science. But we won't do that on camera. The next episode, we will attempt to go to the moon, at least to orbit the moon, as we did in real life before we actually landed on it, get some science doing that. And then after we do that, we will attempt to actually land on the moon. Perhaps with a Kerbal, perhaps with a probe. I don't really know yet. We shall see. So for now, thank you so much everyone for watching. This was Megneous, and be sure to come back for the next episode of Kerbal Space Program. I'll see you next time.